What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody talks about when mentioning the power behind the successful and championship career of Terence "Bud" Crawford. All right, guys, firstly, let's get everyone up to date on Bud Crawford's career. We know we haven't seen him since last July 2023, in which he became the undisputed champion at 147 pounds by defeating Errol Spence Jr. We also know his next fight is this coming August 3rd in Los Angeles, California, when he moves up another weight class to 154 pounds to challenge the WBA 154-pound champion and the #1 fighter ranked in that division, Israel Madrimov. When we look at Madrimov and the tests that he's going to bring to the table for Bud Crawford, we are aware of Madrimov's skill set. We know that he switches stances similar to Bud. We know that he has power in both hands. He's an undefeated fighter at 10-0, and he's a proud Uzbekistani fighter with a storied amateur career. His movement, his grit, his power, and his size will all be tests that Bud Crawford will have to answer. So in this video, based on Bud Crawford's career path over his last 40 fights, moving up multiple divisions, we're going to take a look back since 2008, the year he became a pro, on why Bud's power has been so effective and give you guys statistics that you might not have been aware of about Terence Crawford. Let's first talk about his record. We know he's unblemished, 40-0. He has a sparkling 78% knockout to win ratio. 31 of his victories out of 40 have been by knockout. Crawford has been a pro for 16 years, dating back to his debut in 2008, in which fittingly he won that fight via knockout. Something that I don't want to overlook in this video is Crawford's career trajectory as he's climbed through the ranks. He has knockouts in 3 different divisions, in 135 pounds, 140 pounds, and 147 pounds. And this coming August, he has an opportunity against Israel Madrimov to add a 4th division in both the win column and knockout column. Also, we haven't seen Bud Crawford go to the card since 2016 when he fought John Molina. That tallies up to 11 fights in a row in which Terence Crawford has not only won, but also won in demonstrative fashion via knockout. As of now in his career, he has beaten 9 undefeated fighters, and this August with a victory over Madrimov, that'll be his 10th. Guys, we know Terence Crawford lives a samurai lifestyle. Even if you're not a fan of him, you can't deny the way he carries himself to such a high degree of a professional manner. It's no reason this guy is a future Hall of Famer, a perennial pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He's literally been on the list his whole career. Undefeated knockout artist who has power in both hands, starts his career orthodox, but he's now known as a southpaw fighter. His ring IQ is through the roof, and more importantly than that, it's the psychology he brings into the ring, into the fights, that has an effect on his opponents. Watch his stare downs, watch the media week. This guy is all business. He's not disrespectful to his opponent, but he doesn't respect them to let them get inside his head. And a lot of times, that sort of approach to a fight assists in the outcome. Bud Crawford isn't a fighter who's going to take too many steps back. He can counter you and will, but he loves to push the pace. He likes to be patient enough to counter and find his openings, and when he sees the weakness in your game, he'll make you pay for that. When Crawford smells blood in the water, it's usually over. You see a lot of his statistics. He has more mid to late round knockouts than he does early rounds. This is because he lets his opponent settle into the fight, and as a fight evolves, it's in these moments where he sees the flaws and then he jumps on you. This shows the sign of a fighter who can make adjustments mid-fight, has a plan A, but also a plan B and plan C. In this coming August against Madrimov, moving up a division against a bigger, younger guy who's never been defeated, we're gonna have a lot of questions answered about how great Terence Crawford is and what his legacy will be. This is definitely a fight you guys don't wanna miss.